Hi, it's Tina again. For this video, what I thought I'd do is I'd take you on a walk round a beautiful town that's not too far away from where I live. It's Lytham, absolutely beautiful little town on the Fylde coast. It's about probably about 8 miles away from where I live. Sort of everybody wants to live in Lytham because the houses are so it's so beautiful, it really is, you know, but the houses are quite expensive, so but it is a lovely area. And then also I'm going to take you around Lytham Hall, which is a fabulous Georgian mansion house in Lytham. It is, you know, beautiful. You think you're out in the middle of the countryside. It really is lovely. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you'd like to subscribe, please do. If you don't, no pressure. So here we go. I'll start the video now. Bye. So here we are in Lytham. As you can see, it's a beautiful town. It's a small town. This is a square. Quite often lots going on in there. Lots of pavement cafes, beautiful flowers. This here is Stringer's. It's a small department store that sells beautiful clothes. Looks like it's having a bit of restoration work done. I'm just holding my phone in my hand, so it might be a bit jumpy, so you'll just have to excuse me. There's lots of lovely pavement cafes in Lytham where you can sit out, you know, and watch. Look at the beautiful flowering cherries. They do call it leafy Lytham. There's so many trees, it's lovely. A lot of them aren't in full bloom yet. Lots of unusual shops there are. There's an awful lot of traffic today. It is a Friday, so it's quite a busy day. It's the sort of place that everybody wants to go and live, but property price is very expensive. It's so lovely. Look at the unusual shops. This is like all Disney things. I've not noticed that one before. Walking back into the square now. Lots of the banks have been changed into cafes and restaurants. It's beautiful. There's some lovely places to sit and eat. Lytham is also very dog friendly. A lot of the places let you take dogs in, which is nice, particularly because they have a lovely green, so you can walk the dogs on the green and then maybe go for a coffee or a meal or something. More beautiful flowers. There's always lovely flowers here. You know, whatever time of year you come. Excuse my wobbly videoing. If you walk down the square, you end up on the Promenade. This is showing Clifton Square. It's called Clifton Square, this. And it's showing, they do a 1940s weekend, so I don't know, it's showing about 1940s Lytham. If you look on the Visit Lytham website, you'll see when it's on the weekend. Now they have a lovely pavilion theatre, which I haven't had a chance to film this time, but that's just showing you what's on there. Now over here is the best perfume shop you've ever been in, Fascination of Lytham. It's been there for years and she's got every perfume you can think of. This is one of the little alleyways that leads down to the green. And if you go across the green, you're at the sea. Now this is Lanigan's. It's a fabulous fish shop. Sells all sorts of different fish, and it sells game in the winter sometimes as well. Oh, just look at it. It's amazing. Lovely. If you like that sort of thing, I do. Just look at it all in the ice there. It's amazing. It's a really nice place to visit, you know, if you're ever on the North Fylde coast. Look, I just thought I'd show you some of the unusual shops. Look, this is I'm showing you that one because it's a new restaurant that's opened. Booksellers. You don't see many booksellers nowadays, do you? Everybody gets them from Amazon. Lovely pie shop. There's a couple of decent pie shops. Lots of lovely clothes shops like this, you know, quite unusual clothes. the pork shop. Now this is a brilliant, they sell pies and pork. Lots of cafes, as you can see. It's a really nice place to visit. Now you can see all the trees down there. That's why they call it leafy Lytham. Unfortunately, there's not many leaves on them at the moment, but normally, well, later in the year, it'll be absolutely stunning. This is another one of the shops. You see how unusual the shops are? Lovely place to walk around. This is Timson's, but I just like the little old shoe repair cobbler in the window. Really unusual shops, nice things. Now I'm walking down to the green, and I just thought I'd show you this pebbled wall. Really long pebbled walls. I think the longest pebbled walls around the mountain, Fleetwood. I may be wrong, but I think it is. But just look at it. There's some beautiful properties in Lytham as well. Lots of old cottages. Now we're coming across to the green. The green's absolutely beautiful. And in the summer, they have Lytham Festival. I don't think you've heard of it. It's two local guys who've they've done really, really well setting up. They do festivals all over, but they've really kept the Lytham one, which must boost the town, must bring Cuff and Taylor, I think they're called. Well, I know they're called, yeah. This is the green. Now, in the distance, you can see the windmill. Can you see the windmill? I think there's about 5 windmills on the file. You know, obviously, it's very flat, so years ago they had windmills. You can see now this is the Promenade, and you can see across there. Well, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but across there is Southport. Beautiful. It's lovely to come for a walk. And if you bring your dog, there's lots of places to go with your dog. A bit wobbly with the camera here. The windmill again. I'm turning round, you see. It's lovely houses. Lots of lovely little quirky cottages as well. I probably haven't filmed them. This is the assembly rooms. Look at the beautiful flowers. This is back in Clifton Square. The Cliftons were a family that they owned Lytham Hall at one time. I'm going to show you Lytham Hall in a minute. It'll probably switch to it quite quickly because I couldn't film on the way in. They have a beautiful drive going up to Lytham Hall. It's within walking distance of Lytham Centre. But the only thing is, when you get to Lytham Hall, the drive is so long. I think it's far too long to walk for many people. But I didn't film going up the drive because obviously I was driving the car. You can see there's lots of lovely little cafes up here. Lots of cars parked too. It is a lovely place to just sit out and have a look at, people watch. Have a coffee in the sunshine. I think over there is like a Lytham History Museum. All sorts of different restaurants. That's Spanish, that one. You can see people just enjoying themselves. Coming up is my favourite one. It's so pretty. It's called the Olive Tree. Look how lovely it is. Doesn't it make a difference when they do things like this to the front of it? Look at the beautiful, I know they're artificial flowers, but don't they look lovely? It's really nice and colourful. Right, we're coming back into the square again. Right, now I am at Lytham Hall, and this is like the courtyard at the back. I filmed there first because I needed to go to the loo. It's like a little cafe. It's beautiful. Isn't it lovely? Look at the beautiful windows. I can't show you inside the hall, but now I have to show you this. This is in the ladies' toilet. I know that sounds awful, but look at that wallpaper. There I am, look. The wallpaper, I don't know whether it's Morris wallpaper, but it looks lovely. And that's through the window from the ladies' toilet. Look at that. Can you see the spider's web as well? But look at that beautiful rhododendron tree. Isn't it lovely? I just thought I had to show it you. Now this is coming out from the courtyard at the back here. They have like a little garden centre, which is really, really nice. This is showing you all that they do productions in the grounds of Lytham Hall in the summer. And they have a nice little cafe, and they have like a little antiques place. This is just telling you a bit about the history of it. It was owned years ago by the Clifton family, but I think now it's a Lytham Hall Trust that runs it. It's a beautiful building. They say it's one of the finest Georgian buildings in the country. Look at the tulips. I just have to show you this because I was surprised to see on this holly, it's April and there's still berries on it, look. Isn't that unusual? Or maybe it's not, I don't know. I have a holly in my garden, but it's obviously a male one because it never gets berries on it. Look at the beautiful grounds. You can imagine having an outside concert here. It's absolutely stunning. The beautiful tulips. This is the side of the hall. They do tours around the hall, but I think it's a little bit early. I think they start at Easter. You can to come in the grounds and everything. It's completely free, and you can come and have a lovely coffee or have a wander around the garden centre. It's really, really nice. Have a lovely walk in the grounds. Absolutely beautiful. They did do a lot of refurbishing because I know my daughter would have loved her wedding here, but they were refurbishing it at the time. That's just telling you the cost of the guided tours. You can see some of the pictures inside the hall. It looks lovely. It's beautiful, isn't it? I have been round, but I haven't been since they've refurbished it. So I must try and book a tour sometime. The beautiful flowers. It's lovely having things like this on your doorstep, isn't it? Look at the gorgeous grounds and how green it is. Now I'm coming round to the front of the building. I'm not very good at camera work, so I probably might not be able to get it all in. Isn't this just so tranquil and beautiful? There we are. Can you see? I've done my best. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it was owned by the Clifton family, which was a well-known local family many years ago. But I think at one time Guardian Insurance or Assurance bought it, but now it's owned, as I said, by the Lytham Hall Trust. And they're doing a fabulous job of restoring it. It's stunning, this building. There's that. Can you see the rhododendron tree at the bottom? That's the one that I looked at through the ladies' toilet or washroom or whatever you call them, wherever you're looking from, viewing from. Isn't it magnificent, that tree? It's enormous. Probably been here hundreds of years. Then there's like a little garden area here, which is ever so pretty. There's also a lot of memorial benches in here. So it's a lovely place to come and sit, contemplate. Hyacinths, they're my favourite flower. Aren't they beautiful? I just had to show you these little flowers in the grass. It's lovely. It's quite quiet today as well. When you think how busy Lytham was itself. You see, I bet a lot of people go to Blackpool on the holidays and don't realise there's such gems nearby. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Oh, did you see my finger then? I don't know what I did. Oh, the tulips are beautiful. I don't know whether I've made this too long. Let me know if you think I need to edit things like this more. Because it might be a bit boring for you. Right, I'm turning round now, I think. Bit of tricky camera work there, folks. Tell I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I had to stop then because there was somebody came to my door, so I'm not too sure where I've got up to. It might be a bit weird. Oh, look at the daffodils, aren't they gorgeous? I love spring flowers. All the trees starting to leaf. There's a beautiful rhododendron again. I don't think I've ever seen one as big. Right, we're heading back now towards the car park, really. It's a lovely walk, walking all round. There's lots of places to walk round here. Look at the lovely wall, the walled garden. The flowers are beautiful. Just look. I'll have to come back in the summer and show you all the summer flowers. Look at the primulas, aren't they pretty? And going through the gate to the garden. Heading back towards the car park, really. I just had to show you this beautiful tree. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. Beautiful white blossom. This is a little animal hub. You know, so if you brought children, it's something for them to see. Some little baby animals. Look at the beautiful white blossom. So peaceful. I was trying to film over there because there's lots of bluebells, but I don't think it's showing up on the camera. The bluebells are just coming out. I don't think you can see it on the camera. So here we are back at the car park. So that's the end of my video for today. I do hope you like it. And if you're ever on the North South coast, give Lytham a visit. It's really worth it. And as I was saying about the Lytham Festival, that's an absolutely fantastic music event that it goes on all week now. So that's worth looking out for. So anyway, bye for now.